Managed file transfer is a definition, again, formed mainly by Gartner, and this is an analyst definition. What they say is this is a solution which does secure communication, okay, with compression, checkpoint restart, and all encryption, should have a workflow, should have a management and visibility, and should have a repository for governance. Simple. That's all they mention. Okay. Around MFT, managed file transfer, is, if you look at here, human to human file transfer, right? Me and you sending data to each other. Okay. Process to process or system to system. This is backend inside an enterprise. Thousands of systems sending data to thousands of systems. Today you may be using products like Connect Direct, which are legacy products. Or you may be using product like MQ, ways to send data. However, MQ is good for event, right? Sending fast data, or any EAI products to send fast events from one system to another. But now these data is large data, sending gigabytes from one system to another. Okay, so that is also one of the use cases or one of the scenarios. Third is system to human, okay, or process to human, where a system is rendering some kind of data to a human. Okay, so that is the third process. Now, all these things can happen via ad hoc, okay, on demand. For example, there's a system, I meet you, you say, hey, send me that presentation, but this is a one-time interaction I'm doing with you, right? We are not logged on to a system forever. One time sending a presentation to you. So what I do is I somehow send you something, a permit or something where I give you a right to download my data, okay? Ad hoc file transfer, okay? Or it can be scheduled or event-driven, right? You know the cron jobs, you know, it can be scheduled transfer from system to system to system to human. Okay? Let's talk about now comparing the context SEEBURGER MFT functionality. Okay? With our managed file transfer solution, which we came out with today, you will get the end-to-end visibility. You will have the reporting and administration, and this is, by the way, not new, right? This was a part of Business Integration Suite already. And I'll tell you the new things which we developed. Number one is the policy management. This is new, right, in Biz now, which drives MFT. This is for data loss protection. Event and activity management. This is new. Endpoint provisioning. A huge topic. This endpoint provisioning is just not, by the way, MFT topic. It's also B2B topic. I'll tell you what that is. When you are implementing 8,000 endpoints, when I say endpoints, you have systems, Linux, mainframe, whatnot, and you want to put endpoints so that systems are sending data to each other automatic or ad hoc, you have to provision them. Obviously, you do not want an army of people to go and go to every system and install it. So what we have now is an automated provisioning of these thousands of endpoints, self-installation, self-registration, and testing. At the back end. Now you would say, you know what? This is great. Why not my business-to-business partners, right? Why not my spokes if I'm a hub for my trading partner? Right. So what we did was, with this endpoint provisioning, you will see with this with the next version of the product which is coming out, is now you can distribute the same endpoints, the back end in the system. You can distribute the same endpoints in the front end for your trading partners. You want to roll out a trading partner community, okay? And they say, fine, here's my IP. You can, through your self-provisioning platform, roll it out, okay? Your endpoints, and these can be custom endpoints. I'll give you a good example. The trading partners who do not want to go on IMART 1 or on a web EDI, a small mom and pop store, however, they want to send data over to you, okay? They don't want manual process, some kind of automated process. So now we have what we call spoke before. We have a light footprint endpoint where you can provision, self-register, self-install, connect, and you say, fine, it's ready to go. Just make sure that you put your invoice purchase order in that directory. Rest, our endpoint will take care of it. Okay. We'll pick up the data and send it over and connect to the server. That's what this is all about. Governance. We recently filed a patent and a copyright for a protocol we developed called as SLMP. secure link network protocol for governance of these endpoints. Heartbeat checks. Hey, is my trading partner up or not? Okay, is my system up or not? Second, P2P. That means a system can send a data to system directly. Don't have to go through a server itself. Okay, and when it goes, a system can check with the server automatically. Hey, can I send the data to that system or not? What protocol should I use, right, to send the data or not? So you see, those intelligence is being built in the protocol, okay? And you will define a policy inside your server and say, those systems in that private network can send data without using authentication or non-repudiation receipt. That system in public network have to have non-repudiation receipt. Those policies are defined, and now that MFT server or base server can dictate. Content filtering. Content filtering is very key. This I go back to again. Data. Base server now, until now, base server did the following. It understood the EDI data. It understood the envelope, ISA, IA, or EDIFACT UMB. And it knew how to route the data, or it can transform the data, right? But it doesn't know what that data means. If M&A or mergers and acquisition inside the data exist, should I send the data out or not? Maybe it's not allowed. You can define policy and say, if a merger word is defined, or if a certain words are defined inside my document, don't send it out. This is how we have organized our suite. Manage integration for fully automated, right? So back-end pieces when a system sends the data to another system. Okay? Manage collaboration when there's a human aspects needed. When a human system is sending a data to a human, or human is sending data to human. Finally, the managed B2B. This you know very well. Yeah? This, I think, we talked about it. This I'll quickly discuss. This is our portfolio for managed file transfer. The best way to look at it, you see managed integration here. C-Link is our endpoint. Okay. This is the endpoint I was talking about, which goes in. This is it supports all OS. It can go in any system that your backend infrastructure or to your trading partners. Okay, so endpoint client to connect any system in the network. You can kind of understand. Okay? This part here is the MFT or managed file transfer server, which is Biz, which is right here. Biz also has adapters inbuilt into it. Okay, so this is application protocol specific adapters. HTTP, FTP, and this is what we also, for example, you'll hear, we are launching the MFT for SAP. And then the managed collaboration, which is the human aspect, where human to human is sending the data, or this CFX is connected to managed integration when a system is sending over data to human. I will not go in details, we'll give it to you. But you kind of understand that with these three aspects, we take care of system to system, system to human, and human to human. Again, a quick preview here. We rolled out, or we went to market with our product on September 10th. Since last 6 months, we got 3 awards today on our managed file transfer solution. The first, this we got recently. This was given by Al Gore in US, which was the Golden Bridge Award for one of the most secure technologies, and to have the right the innovation part. Excellence Award we got last year, and Database Secure for Data Leakage Protection Award. Okay, these are 3 big awards we got recently on our MFT technology. So with that said, thank you again for being here.